All right, welcome back to the RD2L EST Mondays. We are going to miss the draft because I had a second cursor on my screen. We're going to go bottom right here. We're going to introduce everybody that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. Right now, we do have in this bottom lane, Bender is going to be playing the Carry Drow Ranger for the side of Haptyc's Habitat. We have Ikarim on the Jakiro, position 5. In the mid lane, we've got ZYX on the Zeus. And in the top lane, we've got Scurvy Dog on the Omni Knight. And last but not least, is going to be the Pangolier, played by Haptyc. On the other side, for Initiative, we have Gar on the Medusa, is going to be position 5, Winter Wyvern, played by Quiddle. In the mid lane, we've got Calico King on the Huskar. And in the off lane, we've got Keio Hinazuki on the Earthshaker, and last but not least is the Edge Timber on the Kunkka in the off lane. All right, let's look at some last hits right here. I think Kunkka's all right in this lane. He does miss the Tidebringer. What is it? Admiral's Rum. Damage from enemies building. Okay, interesting. Okay. I guess this is initiative. Innate. Yes, it is breakable though. They're going to do some good damage to the Kunkka. He's going to be alright now. He does have that Admiral pop. Huskar, I think, does okay in this lane because he's against the Zeus, and the Zeus has a lot of magic damage. But who knows? He does have that Berserker's Blood leveled up. It's only level 1 right now. I have played Huskar. They do see the ward. He's going to go deny it. No, he doesn't deny it. He's going to fight the Zeus, take some good damage. He's going to be throwing the blood on him. And he's going to go. All right, in the top lane, they're going to be going on to the Omni Knight. Omni Knight's taking a little bit of damage, and they're okay with this. This is a pause for Omni Knight, which is interesting. They're burning a lot of this mana, do some mana, getting some good right clicks onto the Pango, or to the Wyvern. Wyvern's getting ran down by the Pango right now. He doesn't have a jump in this level 3, and he's okay with that. They're going to walk away. In the mid lane, they're going to be going after the Huskar. Huskar is going to be putting a little pressure on. Zeus is trying to just get away with his health. Jakiro taking some good damage from the offlane Kunkka with the support Earthshaker. I wonder if... I mean, usually you don't want 2 ranged heroes in a lane, or 2 melee heroes in a lane, just because it's hard to play against as a melee hero, right? Like if there's... In this lane, it's going to be hard for the Kunkka, but I don't know. Maybe having the Tidebringer is just going to allow him to secure last hits where he needs to and harass. And the Jakiro might just stand out. Okay, he just gets slapped with the Tidebringer like he didn't know it was coming. All right. And in the mid lane, Huskar is going to be fine. We're going to go to the top lane. Haptyc is going to be up here. Scurvy Dog's all right. And they're going to jump in. They're going to do a lot of damage. First Blood is going to go to the Omni Knight there. Is feeling good. Good work. Alright. Zeus is going to go for Arcane Boots here. Alright. In the bottom lane, they're going to be going... Drow Ranger is going to have Power Treads queued up. He's ready. They're going to get a Torrent on to the Jakiro. He has nothing else. Gets a slap off, and I think that's all he wants. He just wants to be able to hit people, get some harass out. He's going to get burned. He does have an X if they want to go on him. Nice, good Fisher. He's going to get him wrap around. He has the X marks with the Torrent. Lift up. No, the nice gust by the Drow right now. He's going to try to fight this, but he's going to go down to the right clicks of the Earthshaker and the Kunkka. In the mid lane, you have the Huskar is going to be okay to just last hit stuff. And in the top lane, they're going to go on the Winter Wyvern. Wyvern's going to get clicked down by the Pango, who's being super aggressive. In the mid lane, we do have a gank from the Omni Knight. He's not going to get anything. They're just going to look for the 6-minute rune, which I assume the Huskar is going to look too. I'm surprised he only went 1 bracer. I assume he would go more. And the rune is going to be a DD bottom. If Huskar can pick this up, it'll be really nice. But Zeus is going to jump down to the low ground, pick it up, make sure the Huskar can't get it. Drow Ranger is in this bottom lane, is very fast with these boots. They're going to ping top right now. They're trying to go on this Pango. Pango's going to jump back onto the Wyvern. Wyvern's going to get right-clicked. gonna get a little breakage. Jumps in with the Pango. They do have some good damage coming out from the Omni Knight. Grip comes out, is gonna miss, shoots it a little too far. Blast comes from the Wyvern. Jump in. Pango's gonna be diving to get some body blocks from the Medusa, but the jump from the Pango is gonna get a kill, and they're gonna walk away. It is that 7-minute timing, so they're gonna be looking to get these Wisdom Runes. Earthshaker's gonna be there very early, so he secures his. Zeus is going to be fighting the Huskar. Huskar has the inner fire to push away. Omni Knight's going to be here as well. Huskar is going to have a fairy fire if he wants to use it. He's going to see the Omni Knight. I wonder if he's going to jump at him. Not going to happen. Huskar does have this armlet queued up with a Sange. He's probably going to go the Halberd, I assume, for the Medusa. Not the Medusa, the Drow, who I don't think really wants to buy a BKB, but probably will this game just because of the lanes. All right, they're going to get a nice pullback, and they do have the Tidebringer. Nice. Omni Knight being here to get the heal off. They're going to get a push down to the Zeus. Comes down with his ult. He's going to get a double kill. Well played. So 4-man rotate for 2 is nice. They do have the Pangolier. Is going to be rotating on a mid back to, or top back to mid. He says, I know you're hitting this tower. I don't want to lose it, but I also don't want to stay top. So I think he's okay. Honestly, I think he could shield crash in and then jump out and get most of these last hits without the Huskar killing him, if the Huskar did want to be aggressive. They're going to see the Invis, and they're going to jump in with the Huskar. He is the jump away. They're going to throw that inner fire. He pops the Invis, the roll in from the Pango. It's just going to hit 4 times. Were you watching? That's how it's done. Beep, beep. Nice. Good play by everybody there, especially the Pango, who got the roll, and was good to go. They are going to push out this Drow in the bottom lane to be away from the tower, and just going to hit it with the Kunkka, which I think is okay, because the Drow has the split shot, or the, whatever it's called, multi-shot, and can last hit, not let that one, though. Pango's getting ran down by 2. Rotate from the Huskar is going to wrap around onto the Chikira. Chikira is going to throw the Ice Path onto the Medusa. The Huskar is going to be here, not going to get a jump on, and I believe they saw him. In the mid lane, they're going to be going after the Earthshaker, who's going to be fine. And they're going to walk away. Nope. All right. In the bottom lane, they're going to go after the Kunkka. Kunkka taking a lot of damage. Does have the ult, but is not going to be able to use it. He's going to go down. He's going to be fine. And he's going to get zapped up. The Winter Wyvern's going to TP a little too late. She's going to be running after the Omni Knight, but it's not going to connect. Earthshaker's going to rotate back over here. He's going to be fine to take this Watcher.
I can do with more of that.
Up this a little bit.
Radiant have fortified their towers. Radiant's middle tower.
Okay, Zeus is going to take nice D ward. Huskar is going to be just walking through the river. Kunkka could be here. I'm surprised that nice kill in the top lane. I'm surprised Kunkka doesn't have anything built in with his innate or facet to deal with water, right? Because, you know, I mean, not Tide. Slardar does, right? But I guess, you know, he can only do so much. Huskar is going to pick up an Arcane Rune. He's trying to finish this armlet, which I think if he does, he can start to pop off. But the point of this Huskar is you need to...
Dire's top tower is under siege.
You need to, what's it called? You need to be kind of popping off in the early game to make space for everybody else, and you'll be okay. Okay, it is going to pick up this tier 1 token. We're going to go bottom right now. And it's going to hit this tower. Tower is going to go down to the 3 with the catapult. And they're going to go back mid. Okay. Huskar is fine, does have the armlet coming. They're going to walk 3 smoked from the top lane to mid to meet up the Zeus. Zeus is going to get a nice D ward, and they're going to be happy with this. They ping out. They're saying wrap around on the Huskar, which I think is a little bit of a worry. They're going to get a lightning. Pango's going to be preparing for the roll right now. He does have the urn, which is super good against the Huskar who wants to heal. And is going to get the roll off. Nice, they're going to be rolling in. Good is going to get stunned. The wall's going to come down from the Earthshaker. Macropyre comes out. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to die with the Macropyre. They're going to be running away. The Omni Knight ult comes out, which is Guardian Angel. They're going to go on to the Earthshaker. Winter Wyvern's going to land his ult onto the Zeus. Kunkka's going to be here, gets the zap off. They're going to get a big Zeus ult, lands on one. They're going to kill. They're going to go get a kill onto the Wyvern as well. Is going to heal himself. They kill the Kunkka. They're going to look into the Wyvern. Wyvern is going to be healing underneath the tower. He's going to get a shot off. They're going to get a lightning from the Zeus there, which is going to be a 4-piece towards the Habitat side. You really like it. I mean, they're putting them all underneath the roof, so they'll be okay. Pango is going to jump at these creeps and clear them out, while the rest of them are going to be able to take this tower. That's going to be the second tower very quickly, and most likely all of them will rotate bottom to be able to take that. It is 12 minutes. Let's look at some net worth right here. We see the Zeus is going to be going for a phylactery into the Kaya. Pangolier is going to be going for the Spirit Vessel. He does have power treads, which is interesting. Usually we see phase boots with the Pango and then Echo Saber. I wonder if he's going to go back for it. I don't know. Drow Ranger is going to be going for the Dragon Lance. And then the Yasha, probably into the Manta. Omni Knight, I have no idea what this hero is going to build. He's going to be going for Arcane Boots and then into the Aether Lens. Okay.
Well, that would be a tribute.
Last on the side is, the Radiant side is going to be a Jakiro going for drums. Okay, on the other side we have a Winter Wyvern going for the Glimmer Cape, which I don't think is too bad. I think that's probably what they need with this lineup. I'm a little worried about the Zeus being able to see them so early and so quickly with the Glimmer Cape, but I think you're all right because you have the block with it. Medusa goes for the Yasha, is going to go for a Manta, and then Crits has the Crits lined up. Kunkka is going to be going for a Blade Mail, which is a little interesting. What does his Ags do? It's going to give Ghost Ship, creates a fleet of 2, Tidal Wave. He has no Tornstorm at all. Interesting. They're going to kill on the backside here is going to be the Earthshaker. And they lose the Wisdom as well. They do see the Kunkka right now, but they're not going to be able to get the grab. Huskar is going to be farming some Ancient right now. He's very low. And honestly, they're going to ping out the Drow right now. Going to get the slow from the... Oh, Wyvern just pops the ult. Is going to get a grasp. Nice. Catches on the last ring. Is going to get the slow with the snake. Is going to still run away. Gets the silence off. They're looking for a Kunkka X. X is going to not happen because the Pango's going to be here. They're going to get the multi-shot. Not going to land on anything. They're going to walk away. Pango's going to be rolling on something right now. He has to move with the multi-shot. Pango jumps in onto the Wyvern. Wyvern's going to fly. The Fissure comes out. Torn is going to come out. It's not going to land. They're going to throw the boat. Boat lands on the Pango. He's going to get grasped as well. Jakiro ult lands and is not going to hold anybody in it, so they're going to walk away from this. And Huskar is in the mid lane. He's going to be pushing this tower. He's going to TP bottom, looking for the Zeus. The Zeus is going to jump away and going to be fine to just walk it off. Okay. Medusa, we talked about. Kunkka, we talked about. Huskar, goes for the armlet and then has the halberd queued up with the Ags. I'm not really surprised he has the Ags. I understand the halberd, but I wonder if he needs a... I was not going to say an Echo Saber, but Echo Saber, the BKB instead. In the mid lane, they're going to be going on the Medusa. Medusa's going to walk away. This is not looking good for initiative, right? So, you want this Huskar to be popping off right now, and it is 13-1. You know, not what you want to see here. Roll in from the Pango. They're going to look at the Medusa. Medusa's going to get lightning bolted. He does have an ult if they want to use it. And they're okay to walk away. Alright, nice. Let's watch some Pangolier. Do I see much changing in the next couple minutes? Maybe. It really depends, right? Every game can switch up. I do think the Huskar needs to rotate with his team more. If they group up as 4 and try to go take some towers, maybe they can get the kills he needs to move on. But you never know. Okay. Pangolier, though, is having a blast. He does have 1,700 gold. I assume he's going to go for the Echo Saber. But I didn't expect him to go for a urn either. Or a vessel. You know, it was not in the cards that I thought of. Okay. Zeus goes for the Ags, which is a little interesting. And Drow Ranger is going to go for an Ags as well. It's actually really nice, right? So the Drow Ags is the Hypothermia Frost, right? Hypothermia, so it's going to reduce regen. The Huskar really likes that. And has the explosion as well, which will spread to other people. And we always love slows, especially on slow heroes like the Huskar, the Earthshaker. The Medusa's not very fast, right? So that's good. Okay. Omni Knight is going to be here with the rest of his team. He says he wants to fight right now. They're going to see a sentry. And they're just going to be okay with this. They have slowed down a little bit, and I think they're okay with farming for the next 10-15 minutes. Just because, I mean, you know, you're Huskar. Not to keep bringing it up, but that's how it is. They are going to see the Kunkka is going to get the slow with a right click from the Drow. That Frost Arrow comes out. They rotate the Pango over. They do see the Pango with the ward. They scan out the Kunkka. Edge Timber on the Kunkka. Might get caught right here. They scan it. They know he's here. He's going to have a jump away. Is going to get the roll, not going to land. Nice job. Zeus is going to get a kill on the Wyvern. They do have an X marks to follow the Zeus. He does have a haste, and they're going to walk middle. They had 3-man rotate for this. Huskar, you're following up, but they're going to walk away. And now they're going to have to defend this tower. You do not have a TP on 2, so if they do want to fight this, they're going to have to rotate there. And I think you need everybody. You've got 4 people from the Radiant side taking this, and you're going to Torment. You do Fortify. Kunkka looking for an X, but it's not going to connect. Did they nerf the X range? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't know what it was before, but it looks like it. I mean, X is kind of crazy still. They do get the Torrent, or the Tidal Wave, to help push it back. I wonder if we're going to see some cool tidal waves to push or pull to the high ground. I assume we will, but we'll have to get there. Chikiro goes for the drums. Pango has an item on the courier. Let's see what he's got. He goes for the Maelstrom. Okay, he's more of an old school Pango with the first Maelstrom. I guess he goes for the Spear Vessel first, but goes for the Maelstrom. Okay. Zeus is going to go for the Ags, which I really like. I think this is fine. Drow Ranger is going to go for the Ags as well. And Omni Knight is going to go for the Blood Grenade. He has the Aether Lens. They are going to walk into the Medusa right here. At least Zeus is. Zeus is going to see her. This is the real Medusa. If he gets a Lightning Bolt, she's not going to have a lot of mana. She does have to ult now. She has no mana to TP. They have a roll in from the Pango. Pango's going to get stunned up. They're not going to have enough mana for the Medusa. Medusa's trying her best. She's going to get ulted. They're going to go in the mid lane. They kill the Jakiro to trade off, which is nice. That's going to be a killing spree. An extra 400 gold to the Huskar. He's feeling good about that. Okay. Other than that, I mean, you've slowed down a little bit, which I think is good. I wonder if they could have stayed as 4. They do smoke up as 4 again. And they're going to jump right into the Omni Knight. Echo Slam is going to land. They're going to be throwing some good damage out. They're going to turn around. They kill one. They're going to get a silence off. They're trying to kill the Earthshaker. Jump in from the Pango is going to get the kill. They're going to get a stun onto the Kunkka. Tidal Wave is going to push him back. Wyvern ult is going to land onto the Pangolier. They are shooting high ground, so they're going to miss a bunch of those attacks. And they're fine with this. Drow Ranger. they're going to go for the Tormentor. Maybe just the Wizardroom, but I can definitely see them taking the Tormentor very early. They have some good Torment heroes, especially like that Liquid Frost, right? 2.5 enemies max unit health is super good. The Omni Knight, right, has the Purification. Target purified again with 75% effectiveness, so it's like 2 of them in a row. It's like 150%. Okay. Jakiro! Go for the 4-staff. Yeah, we talked about this. Drow does have an early Ags. Is going to go for the Manta, which is interesting. Okay. I don't mind this. Omni Knight, and then the Jakiro is going to go for the 4-staff. Okay. Alright, let's rotate over. Winter Wyvern is going to go for a 4-staff as well. We're going to look into the bottom lane. We see the Zeus here with the Kunkka. Kunkka going...
is being attacked.
Nothing. Okay, he's going to go for the pipe. I thought they might take a fight here, but it looks like not. Medusa is just going to pop the Manta and is going to take these Ancients. They're going to go bottom take a Roche right now with the Drow, which is not bad either. I think it's huge, especially at 22 minutes, 23 minutes. They're able to take this Roche very quickly, and they're going to be happy to do it. Yep. Okay. Roshan. He's going to go down, picked up by the Drow. They are smoked up as 4. The only person they see is the Medusa, who's blocked by creeps. They do want to go in. They throw the Torrent, but it's not going to connect. Echo Flame goes on 1. They're going to be going on the Pango. Pango is going to get Guardian. They're going to throw a stun out. Boat lands onto the Drow. Macropyre lands on 2. They're going to do a lot of damage. Huskard's going to pop that BKB. He's going to be jumping in. They're going to connect on 2. They're going to be going in to the Drow. Drow is still alive after the first life. He's going to be following this Huskar. Huskar is going to go down. They kill another, and they're going to be looking for the Drow right here. Drow is going to get tidal waved. He's going to try to kill the Huskar. Good armlet toggle. He's going to go down. They're going to get a pull back from the Drow. Torrent is going to get a kill. Well played by the Dire team. I did not have a lot of faith in them, but right now they're doing very well to make sure that everything is going the way they planned it. It's good stuff. All right. They're going to go for a Scotty on the Medusa. Okay. And, I mean, this could be a game changer, right? So, they got roughly 3,500 gold trade for that, which is going to bring it down a lot on this side of the whole gold exchange. So, they were up about 9,000 before that, and now it's going to be brought back down, which is good. The experience is going towards initiative. They did bring the win graph down to 67% compared to the 80% that it was at before. And the gold exchange, the gold trade is going to be kind of going their way as well. You know, not only is it the gold while people die in the fight, it's also the time that they got to respawn. They got to get to where they're going to farm. They got to go place wards as supports. They got to, you know, get items out. They got to clean up wards. So, you know, that's the nice part about it. Cool. Pangolier is going for an Ags, I assume. Did we see that earlier? He has this point booster. They're going to look for the Drow top. At least they ping it. They're going to circle the Medusa, say, hey, get over here. And Drow is going to be spotted. Nope. She breaks the smoke. They see her. Courier is going to give her away. She picks up the Manta style. Is going to get jumped to Axe. Oh, okay. They throw a lot at her. And The Wyvern ult is going to stop the Huskar jump. They're going to roll in with the Pango. Big ult from the Zeus is going to land on everybody. They're going to kill one immediately off the bat. Pango's going to get stunned. They do see the Huskar is going to BKB. He's going to walk away. He has the multi-shot. Is going to get silenced. He's going to get pushed away, but it's not going to matter. The tidal wave is going to push back the Pango. They're going to be looking to the Medusa, who has a TP, and she's going to be leaving. Ice Path comes out a second too late, and that's a great fight for the Radiant side. They lose absolutely nothing, and they get 2 supports. So, had a good BKB from the Huskar as well. I think that was a 8-second BKB. He did go for it first instead of the Halberd, which I really like. He does have the Satanic queued up as well. He has just a Sange queued up, but I know what this is going to be. It's going to be a Halberd. I already feel it. And with that, they're going to try to take this tier 2. He shoots the Splinter Blast on the Illusion, who's way up. They're going to do some good damage. They pull back the Zeus. He's going to jump away. Echo Slam lands out onto the Zeus. They're going to get a silence off. They get the grasp onto 2. Ice Pack comes out, lands on nothing. They're going to turn onto the Kunkka. Kunkka is going to take a lot of damage. They're going to walk away. They have a good heal from the Omni Knight. And you're good to go. Heal onto the Kunkka as well. The Huskar is going to rotate. They do have the kill on the Earthshaker. They're going to roll in with the Pango. He's going to see 1. He's going to see 2. Not hit the second. Is going to roll back, hit the second. They have killed the Wyvern already. Is going to get the roll on. Nice job. Is going to get the jump in. He dies with the Ice Path from the Jakiro. They're going to turn around. They're going to get the tower. Great fight from the side of the Radiant. They're okay with this, and they're going to take the tower right now. All right. They take the tower, and they're going to be happy and healthy. They're already pushing high ground at 28 minutes. It's feeling a little rough right now. This is where Huskar is strong, but not this game. Earthshaker's going to throw the fissure. They're going to get another stun out. He's going to walk away with everybody. I mean, you could use the Glacier and hit the tower. They're going to throw out the Gorgon's Grasp, and it's going to walk away on the Radiant. I don't know if you have to, honestly. It's, I think you just stand up and you Glacier, right? They're going to TP back to the tier 2, so that's okay. Pango does go for the Ags. Kills his courier. They're going to play the high ground right here. Nope, they just want to take... Sorry. They're just going to take the Watcher and walk away. Nope, pause. It is going to come out. Lag. Yeah, that was some good lag. You lag too? Yeah, it was everybody. Dota 2 open beta. Going ready. All right, let's do it. Okay. Maybe it's not.
Okay, we're unpaused.
This game, maybe the game isn't just me. Maybe it's the game in general being weird. Because I feel like the game is laggy for me specifically, but I thought maybe it's just a spectator issue. Drow Ranger is going to be going for the tower right now. She's going to do a lot of damage. She hits very hard, right? Already 220. She's only going to get better. She's only got really 3 items and boots, you know? So it's good. And this item upgrades. You can eat this item too. Winter Wyvern's going to throw the Splinter Blast. They're going to take the tower for free, it looks like. They have a rotate for everybody. Torrent comes out. Big Medusa ult's going to land. Is going to throw the Macropyre on top of it. Is going to do some good damage to the Medusa. Roll in. Is going to land once. Lands twice. Lands 3 times on the Medusa. She has no mana left. Is going to hit 4 times. Pango's doing a lot of damage. Is going to jump in. They're going to kill the Medusa. They're going to be looking to get anything else here. They do have the jump. They're not going to be able to see anything. The tidal wave is going to push back a little bit. The Huskar jumped in on the backside, but was not able to get anything either. The Medusa really going out there stretching that, and I mean, it was a little unfortunate. They're going to get a heal on this siege creep to keep them up. The Torrent does land on the Pango with the X marks. You do have a Glacier, right? So you can stand on the Glacier and hit the high ground from the low ground from like way far away because it makes you level. But I don't know if they're going to do that. Honestly, I feel like they could. Like, what did they do to stop you? You know, they have like Fissure and Echo Slam, but as long as you're not standing in the creep wave, like if you glaciered right here and hit the tower, I think you could do that. Because it gives you extra, you're on high ground, so you're gonna have sight up there on the glacier, realistically. And you have the Dragon Lance, which allows you to hit too far, so hit too far. Pango does have the axe. Is going to go for the shard with the roll up, which I really like. You can roll on somebody, hit them, then roll up and turn around 180 and hit them again. It's really good. Zeus is going to go for, this looks like an Octarine. It is about 1,000 off. Drow Ranger has the Force Staff. Is going to go for a Butterfly. Roche is not up for another 2 minutes, minute and a half. Omni Knight is going to go for a Pipe. Okay, actually pretty good. This is a good choice, honestly. Does this build into anything else? I don't think it does. Come on. Yeah. So he's going to go Pipe. Here's the Guardian Angel. I have not seen a lot of Omni Knight. I wonder what made them choose this over another hero or something like that. They're going to rotate in the top lane. They're going to jump on the Kunkka. Kunkka is going to be caught right here. They do have the roll up. Rolls in. He's going to make circles. Ice Path could come out. Is going to land. Nice. He's going to get the roll on. He's going to hit him again. Has to bounce off the wall. Hits him again. They have some good damage coming out from the Omni Knight. Jump in. He's going to TP. Gets Yulesed up. Is going to have the zap. Is going to get the kill. Well played. Tidal Wave is going to pull people, but you're fine. And I think they're going to go top right now. They don't have the Drow to hit the tower, but she's going to be sprinting up there. I could definitely see her shimmying herself across the mid lane to... There we go. Look at that. Shimmying across the mid lane to hit that and kill these. All right. I mean, the Dire side's playing really well in this game. They're saying, hey, we know what you're doing. We know when you're going to be strong. They take it up. Now, the thing is, they got to end before the Medusa is just too big, right? That's the thing. That's the next, like, target. And that's probably going to be in the next 15 minutes. If you can do that, I think you've won the game pretty solidly. If you can't end in the next 15 minutes, I think it's going to be a rough game for you. Okay. So, Drow Ranger is going to go for the Butterfly. I like it. Pango goes for the Scotty. Zeus is going to go for the Yasha to finish the Yasha Kaya. Omni Knight goes for the Pipe. Chiguro, the Drums, and the Force Staff. Alright. Winter Wyvern is going to go for a Aeon Disc. Does have the Force Staff queued up. You can't see anybody else. Nice. That's going to be Kunkka. Medusa is going to be picking up the Scotty as well. Has the crits and the Dragon Lance. Kunkka is going to be going for a Pipe of Insight with the Ags. And Huskar does have this Sange, but has really not a whole lot with it. Does queue up the Halberd, like I said. Last but not least is going to be the Surshaker, who's going for the Yules. They're going to throw a Fissure down. Silence comes out, but they're not going to catch anything with it. They're going to walk uphill with the Drow Illusions. Drow Illusions are going to hit with the real Drow. Drow could Glacier. There's a thing where they can't walk up the front of Glacier, right? Like, people can't walk up the front, except for the Drow, I think. They are going to see this ward. Roll in from the Pangos. Gonna not happen. Medusa is going to get caught right here. Is going to have the Fissure Wall, which is going to stop her from walking in. Nope, they do some good damage. Take the tower. Glacier goes out, it looks like, but they don't stay long enough to do anything about it. Drop another Sentry. Fissure comes out. Pango roll ready to go. They do have the walk around by the Medusa, who's going to go pick up the Bounty Rune. And it's going to be level 20. It's going to be seen by the Zeus? No, okay, he just takes it. They're going to roll in onto the Wyvern, and Pango's going to be a menace right now. They're going to roll in, hit 2, hit 3, roll, hit another 2. And the Earthshaker on the backside, I'm sorry for your loss, is going to go down. They're going to get a multi-shot. The jump away from the Pango is going to be fine. They do have it up in 7 seconds. They're going to jump in with the Tidal. Tidal pulls back. They're going to throw the Macro Pyre, doing a lot of damage to this Medusa. Medusa's going to be careful. They're going to jump in with the Drow. Drow's going to get a kill. They're going to be walking back onto the Kunkka. Kunkka's going to take a lot of damage to the ult with the Wonder Wyvern. Going to land on the Zeus. Tidal Wave is going to stop a little bit of the damage, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to get Yules onto the Wyvern. Big Echo Slam's going to land on the 4. Here we go. He's going to be slapping up. They're going to have no buybacks right now. They're going to turn onto the Huskar. Huskar is going to be fighting through this. They're going to get a Tidal Wave onto the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger says, please leave me alone, and she's going to be walking back to the tower. They're going to get a slow with the Splinter Blast, and is going to get the Fissure. They're going to ult with the Huskar. Huskar is going to try to do it. They're going to get some good damage. Torrent, Tidal Wave comes out, is going to pull back the Omni just a little bit. They have the Glacier. He's going to be fighting out. He's going to go for the Huskar. Huskar's taking a lot of damage. Multi-shot's going to get the kill. The Earthshaker's going to be following the Pango. Pango is going to be just fine to walk away. They're going to get a push onto the Kunkka. Buyback from the Huskar. Huskar's going to jump in onto the Drow. Drow is going to get a Manta-style dodge, it looks like, a little bit, and they're going to be fine. So, they did buy back on the Huskar. They did a lot of damage to this tower. They killed, 3 people? Because the Drow had the Aegis, so you really like it. Okay. And you're going to be good. Jump in by the Pango is nice here. Drow Ranger is going to go for the Butterfly. I like it. Pango has the Scotty queued up. This is a weird Pango, but it's working. You know what I mean? That's the important part. Especially against the Huskar, you like the Scotty, the Vessel, the Drow. So I'm glad they chose it. They really had a plan in mind. I can't remember who I thought needed to be played. I said the Broodmother, like a carry Broodmother, which would be a little crazy. I don't know if they would have been able to handle it, especially with Kunkka. Kunkka kind of slaps down the babies, but if you run off, I don't think it's too bad. And I guess they wait for the next Roche, but I mean, I feel like you take advantage of the Glacier, right? Every time Glacier's up, I feel like you should be pushing. They do see the Kunkka over here. They're going to catch him with the Jakiro. Jakira's going to throw the Ice Path, not going to get connected. Torrent Storm. The Torrent is going to come out. Drow almost kills one. Is going to be going, pops the BKB on the Huskar. He's going to die. They're going to look to kill the Kunkka. It's going to get frozen up. They're going to throw the boat. Boat is going to connect. They throw the Micro Pyre. They're going to throw a multi-shot. He's going to TP away. He's going to get 4 stabs. Nice job. And they kill in... Okay. You're insane, Zeus. They did kill the Wyvern way deep over here. Nope, just kidding. It was over here, and Zeus died for his sins as well. It looked like he was a little bit deeper than that. Probably looking for somebody else, but they're going to get a Torrent and Tidal Wave. And the Drow is going to just take these racks. He has the Manta. Manta Illusions are just going to hit this super hard as well. So you're a little worried. Tidal Wave, the Manta, and the Manta is going to be fine, pretty much for the most part, which makes you a little nervous about how the Medusa is going to deal with this. She's going to go for the MKB because of the Butterfly. The crits are going to come out from the Drow. Drow is going to be doing some good damage. They take another set of racks, and Torrent with the X, they're going to lift up. They're going to get a Scotty on. Roll in from the Pango is going to roll in. He's going to hit once. He's going to hit twice. He's going to jump again. He has to roll back. He's going to hit again. He's going to hit one more time. Nope, they're going to roll away. Nice job. They did get the racks in the meantime. While we were focused on that, they focused on something else. The Drow is going to be lifted up by the Torrent. Has a 4-stab push away. Is going to get the Silence. Instead pushes to the low ground. They're going to be coming back as the Huskar. Huskar does have a jump. If they want to use it, Jakiro does have the Ice Path, lands it on one, is going to get a multi-shot, done a lot of damage onto this BKB. Huskar is going to walk away. They're going to turn onto the Jakiro. Jakiro has a little bit of health. He's going to try to live. Wyvern ult is going to kill one. They're going to be throwing the Ice Path onto 2. They're going to have a stun onto the Drow. Drow is going to go down. He's going to get ulted by the Huskar. Huskar is going to get the kill with other of his teammates. The actual gold is going to the Medusa. So, nice, love to see it. Okay, and Pango's going to be running away, which I don't mind. And initiative, honestly, what a great fight. They did lose 2 tier 3s and 2 sets of racks for this, but I mean, I guess they're going to turn around and say, hey, here you go. Do they take a tier 2? Probably not, but the drow is down for 40 seconds, so it's probably the best opportunity to get it. They are going to take this tier 2. And I think that's going to be it. They don't really have a lot of pushing. They're going to find the Pango. Pango's going to get lifted. He has the jump away. He's going to use that. No, he gets Yules. They have the roll up. He's going to ult and is going to be following anything he can find. Is going to roll onto the Medusa. Medusa's going to get hit. Gets hit again. And is going to jump. They're burning a lot of his mana right now. They do have a fissure out. Boat is going to come in. They do have the pullback. Is going to land. They have the boat. Another boat. And they're going to be running away. Medusa lands on nobody. They're going to be throwing a Gorgon's Grasp. They're not going to land on anybody else as well. They have the Drow coming in. They're going to be looking to find something. Jumping onto the Huskar. Huskar is going to throw that inner fire. They have a Wyvern ult. Going to land on the backside onto the Zeus. Zeus taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down. The Echo Slam lands on the 3. They're going to be trying to fight here. And the Drow's just going to hit people down. She's doing a lot of damage. They got to be careful with this Huskar rotating in as well. Huskar is going to go down. They pick up a 2-piece on this Drow, and they're going to walk right down the mid lane. They say, no way, we're not walking, we're sliding. And Kunkka is going to be throwing the Torrent. Torrent is not going to land because you didn't time it up with the X, but gets the X on the Drow. Drow's going to be walking in the mid lane. They're good to go. Does have a Butterfly. They're going to go top, and they're going to throw the multi-shot to push out the Medusa, and then kill the creeps as well. They throw the Gorgon's Grasp, not going to land on anybody, and they're going to take that. They're going to take this as well. They do have that Sentry Ward down, which is going to go. They drop the Ward as well, and they're going to run in with the Kunkka. It is 20 seconds until anybody is back. It's a 3v4 right now. They're going to get a title, and they're going to roll in with the Kunkka, or the Pango. Pango's hitting some good creeps right now. They're going to jump onto the Glacier. They do have the Ice Path onto the Medusa. Medusa is going to throw some Snake out. They have the X marks and the boat. Boat lands on one. Is going to land twice. No Force Staff from the Drow Ranger is going to be okay. They could fight on to the low ground. Is going to get the tidal wave out. They do have a jump in with the Pango. Pango's doing a lot of damage, and they're going to fight on the Glacier. Glacier is going to kill one. They do have the jump up with the Huskar. Going to be going after the Pango. Pango's taking a lot of damage. He's silenced right now. He does have a jump to the low ground. They're going to try to get the heal with the Omni Knight. Omni Knight is going to be forced to run away because they have this fissure. With the Earthshaker coming in, he's going to be careful. He TPs around, but is going to get the slap up, and he's going to go down. Jump in from the Huskar is going to be going on the Omni Knight. Omni Knight is going to die right here. Well played with a big slap from that Earthshaker. Is going to be sending them home. So, Zeus did respawn in the middle of that fight, I think. He could have thrown an ult, but I don't know if it would have really mattered. And you're okay to reset. Honestly, Initiative is holding the high ground right now. You know what I mean? Like, they want to be able to hold this and get ready to go for a next fight. Shit, I missed my chair sitting back in. Okay, Zeus is going to find the Earthshaker right now, and they're going to walk away. Medusa's going to go back mid. Is about to take this tier 2 tower. They could throw a Macropyre in the mid lane. They do have an ult, or the Ags on it. They're going to throw the Macropyre. There we go. It's going to kill the creeps before they break back door. So they're not going to lose the tower like this, which is actually a huge play because they have the double fort now because the tower isn't... Oh, no, they only have one fort. Okay. If the tower goes down, they get a re-fort. So they're going to scan top. They know the Drow or the team's not taking it, but I think they run immediately there. It looks like they are. Pango, yep. Bango does have that BKB and the Scotty, which is good. Zeus picks up the Refresher and is going to go for an Eaton Ags. They're very fast on this Radiant side. Drow Ranger is going to be going for a BKB. His courier is dead with the Chrysalis. Alright, Omni Knight is going to go for the Guardian Greaves with the Pipe. You'll like it, and is going to be taking Roche very quickly. I assume the Omni Knight gets the ads. He does, which is going to give him a second Guardian Angel. Oh, it's global. Okay, that's actually fine. Alright, and they're going to draw a line. They say, hey, we're going to play here in this collar. I think, again, I think they're, like, underestimating how good, what's it called? Glacier is, right? If you put the Glacier here, I think they could hit this, and they have nothing to pull them back, right? Huskar doesn't have Ags, no, so, like, Wyvern, ult, and then Force Staff? I don't know. Fissure would have to be, like, right here and land, and then you'd have to be pushed in, but I think you're okay, honestly. I think you'd be fine to do this. They do smoke as 5 right now. Rolling from the Pango is going to be going out. They do get a stun. They're going to roll in. He's going to hit 1. He's going to be looking. He's going to hit him again. He's jumping in. He's about half in on the Huskar. Huskar's going to have to walk away. Macro Pyre lands across. The Medusa is suctioned out by her from her team. They're going to be throwing the Nimbus on her, but she's going to walk out. Does have that BKB. They're going to catch the Zeus. Nope, the pullback is not going to happen. They do have an X if they want to use it with the boat. Medusa ult is down and BKB. Huskar BKB is down. They do take the racks. They're going to pull back the Pango. Pango is going to jump away. He's going to get healed. He's going to walk away. He does have 25 very soon, which is the Rolling Thunder cooldown. Oh my god. I think that would be it, right? Like 80 seconds and minus 16. I think that's probably it. Or you could do the Swashbuckle minus 3 and 9 seconds. I think the ult would be it. Right, because he would have it pretty much right now, right? Just 4 seconds. You'd have it right here, and they're ready to go, you know? Alright. They still have Aegis for 3 minutes. No boots on the Drow right now. But that's, okay. They're going to throw a Torrent. Nice tidal wave. It's going to stop. He force-staffs himself deeper. Ice Pack comes out. The Grip comes out. He's going to use himself. He's going to be alright. Nice. We're going to jump in with Pango. Pango's going to roll in. He's going to give a 1, 2. Nice. Big Macro Pyre is going to land. The Medusa's taking a lot of damage. They're going to get a lot of damage out with the Drow Ranger as well. They're going to roll in, and he's going to get X marked on the Pango. He pops that BKB. The stun comes out from the boat. Is not going to land on anything. That's a worthless-ass boat. And the Medusa's going to buy back as well with the Huskar buying back. That's a big swing there, which is going to be, what, 3,500. I don't know if they count the buybacks in there, but it was huge. And Zeus is about to be 25. You're going to be probably pick up the Thunder God's Wraith damage. Wrath. Wraith is with an I, right? Wraith. Wrath. Yeah. I think so. Zeus does have a haste. And Medusa. They want to take this fight. They have a Macro Pyre in 10 seconds. Aegis is still up. It's going to be down in a minute. Honestly, I think you just do the same thing, right? Like, throw the Macro Pyre and just fucking roll at the same time. They're probably waiting on the roll. Roll is going to be up right now. He does go for the Swashbuckle cooldown instead, which is interesting. I wonder why. But Pango is going to walk up. Gets a nice little D ward. He's going to roll up. Is going to dodge the X marks into the Torrent with the tidal wave probably following. And they're going to hit some nice creeps here. Affected. Alright, they're going to go in the mid lane. Zeus is going to be hitting this. The Drow Ranger is going to be bottom with the Pango coming up. They're going to get a roll in from the Pango. Multi-shot comes in onto the Kunkka. They're going to get a nice fissure wall for the side of the Radiant instead. They're going to turn onto the Huskar. Huskar is going to be careful. He's going to pop that BKB. Buyback from the Kunkka is going to be going in. They're going to take a tier 4. They're looking to take another one. They're going to get an X marks onto the Drow. Drow just says, hey, I'm going to hit this. Torrent comes out. They do have a macro pyre if they want to use it. They're going to be hitting this from so far away. Drow just does not care. Long hair don't care, you know what I mean? They get a connect onto the Pango with that grass. They're going to throw the macro pyre onto the Huskar. Huskar taking a lot of damage. They're going to get a pullback on the title. They're going to throw the boat in. It's going to land on 2. It's going to land on 2. It lands on 1. Just kidding. They're going to go for the Drow. Drow's taking no damage! And she's going to get away. She's hitting a building instead. Gets the multi-shot onto absolutely nothing. Absolutely fantastic. They're going to get another tidal wave. They're going to get the Glacier, and they kill the Medusa. They're going to be walking around. The Pango is fighting 3 over here. He literally has as much health as he possibly can. He's going to go down, and they're going to be looking. Earthshaker's going to buy back. They lose nobody on the Radiant side, and they're going to get the Ancient right here. It looks like it's GG. Honestly, I'm calling it. I don't even care. It's they're going in. They're just throwing the fissure out. They're just being mean here. They're throwing stuff into the fountain. And good game, well played is called. Haptyc's Happy Habitat is going to go for a game number 1. Let's go into game number 2 right after this.